Hi, I am Christine Horn, known as the Booking Magnet. I'm an actress, entrepreneur, author, speaker, and lover of life. So thank you for watching.
Well, Charles, I didn't know you can move like that.
Cause I gotta get home. Mabel, you family. I can't take nothing from you.
Your time and work's valuable. I respect that.
I think what I'm finding as I'm on multiple shows at the same time is people are really drawn to what I bring as the character, so much so that they're immersed into the story that they forget that they're watching Christine Horn. So it's Mable or it's Black Diamond. And I think that's awesome. So it's not just about a wig change. I think people are really feeling the true essence of transformation. And that's really the goal for me. So it doesn't offend me at all. I think it's fun and funny when people can be watching me at the same time. But to me, it speaks to the quality of the work. Before the most recent shows of Black Diamond and Mable, I think people just thought I was somebody else. They like, she's that lady from that thing. Like, I don't know from what. But I think that's also the stage I'm at in my career. I've done a ton of television, a nice amount of film. And so I'm just at that point where people may not know my name, but they definitely recognize my face and my energy. I have to go way back. I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx, and ever since I was a child, I just knew I wanted to be a singer, actor, dancer. That's just always what I said I wanted to do. So I began in tap, jazz, ballet class. I went to a performing arts high school when we moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Tri-Cities High School, where Candy Burst and Kenan Thompson, Outkast went. So it's always been in me. I think my big break, so to speak, was when I booked The Lion King in 2006. And I got to do that show for 5 years. I did it on Broadway and Vegas, both national tours. So that was my big break in theater. I think my big break, again, internal big break, not maybe what the world might see as one, was when I booked Stomp the Yard, and I didn't get cut out of it. I had been in other movies, but got cut out. So Stomp the Yard, my scene with Columbus Short, where I'm pushing him and he's trying to cut the line, it was something that people recognized, and I was very proud of it because Stomp the Yard was a huge hit and still is to this day. So those are two very memorable moments in my career.
I want it back. Now where is it?
We don't know, motherfucker.
You think I'm playing with you?
We don't know. He got us someplace new. He ain't tell us where it is.
I'm gonna spill on you.
First of all, I'm grateful that I'm even navigating anything. Let me just say that. You know, I auditioned, I'll start with Snowfall. I was a fan of Snowfall since its inception. I auditioned for every season.
So you weren't day one?
No, I was not day one. I was a day one fan.
Okay.
And I auditioned every season. Even season 4, when I actually joined as Black Diamond, I auditioned for a few other roles that season. And I remember each role being like, man, why didn't I book it? Why didn't I book it? Not knowing that Black Diamond was waiting for me. And so I'm so grateful for that, you know, just so I sat in a self-tape like everybody else and did my job and booked that role. And then for Mable on BMF, same thing, self-tape. And the producers loved my work, and I took a meeting with them because I wanted, once they were interested in me, I wanted to know more about Mable. I wanted to say, where's Mable headed? And once they told me more about her arc for the season, I was excited about bringing Mable to life. So what I find fun doing 2 shows at the same time that are so recognizable and appreciated is that the characters are so drastically different. You have a hit woman stripper on one side, and you have this home wrecker, vivacious life of the party energy on another side. And so I think it just gets to show my range, and it's what I love to do, which is transform and have fun.
Listen to this before your next audition. I am worthy. I am capable. They called me in for a reason. I am about to kill this role. I am a booking magnet. Ooh, I love to act. Acting is so fun. Self-tapes are so much fun. I love breaking down my script. Casting is going to be so excited when they watch my tape. They're going to want to play it over and over and over again. My agent and my manager are going to be so excited and honored to represent me because they see the work that I'm doing.
When I moved back to LA in 2017, I just started vlogging on Facebook and being like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm just go on Facebook Live, and I would be at Warner Brothers or leaving an audition and be like, hey guys, this is my audition today, or I didn't book that job, I'm so sad. Like, I was just very transparent and vulnerable and open, and people resonated resonated with that. And then I saw people start asking me questions, and they appreciated that I was so transparent with giving answers. And people were a little confused, like, why is she giving the secrets away? And for me, I was like, first of all, I believe in an abundant mindset. I'm a student of law of attraction. There's enough for everybody. And so what I knew was that if I can attract money and experiences and people into my life, well, then I can attract bookings. And if I'm a magnet, well, then hell, I'm a booking magnet. And I just started speaking that life over to myself every day. Before bookings were here, by the way, just speaking life and affirming my life and my success every single day. And I taught people how to do that to me. And then I speak that life to them. And so it's this boomerang effect of that. And so I just believe in teaching and being the coach that I wish I had when I first moved to LA in 2011 and felt stuck and filled with talent but no direction, didn't know how to get an agent or auditions, market myself. And I felt very alone. Hollywood is not an easy city to navigate, So operating from that place of generosity and knowing that there's more than enough for everybody, God got me, you can't take what's mine, I can't take what's yours. That has really just been a blessing in my life. So people resonate with that, and I just teach what I know. I created a course called Book More TV. Once I figured out how television worked, TV became like a game to me. It was like, oh, I see what they're doing there on that procedural. Oh, that medical drama, that's the same thing they did. Okay, got it. And I would try it on in my auditions. And then I would just come tell my students, hey, this is what I did. It's like giving my students a cheat sheet. Like, you want to see what I did for my audition? And I would even show them my audition, show them the script. And again, people are like, why are you sharing this? It's because I want people to win. And that's what's happened now. Our Hollywood-bound actors community that I created, we have a Facebook group, we have a podcast, a YouTube channel. Those people are winning. And then when they meet other actors who are trying to start, it's a ripple effect. They are operating from a generous place. And it's not just young actors. I have clients who are 70 years old, 35, people starting over. Because I like to also say it's never too late. I think we see that now as we watch television, like in all these streaming services, there is opportunity for all of us. Like, I'm just getting started. Talent is definitely huge. I think, and I know I've coached many people, and there are just some people who have that thing. That's why there are some people with this raw talent who just, nope, they don't even have to try. And there are some people who they've taken every class and do all the things, they're just not getting that big break. Sometimes everything is not for everybody. I mean, I'm never want to crush a person's dream, but I do believe that for some people it may come easier because it's just their assignment. It's what they're really here to do. And maybe some of us haven't tapped into what that other thing is for us. And maybe you may think you want to be an actor, but you're meant to be behind the camera, or you're meant to write or direct, right? So I think it's that. And then just someone giving you a helping hand, someone saying, hey, this is what I did. You want help? So you don't have to spend 5 years trying to figure out how to get an agent or how to do a better self-tape. If someone could just give you a couple of tips, I think that helps. So I think it's you and your proximity to people who are already doing what you want to do and being not prideful so that you can ask for help. I think that's a big thing. And I believe I don't care what you're doing, if you fix cars, if you ride buses, if whatever your job is, and if you keep finding yourself hitting up against a wall for a very, 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 very long time, you may need to rethink some things and get some help in another way. And that's just the reality of it. For some people, some actors I just want to do comedy, but they ain't funny. You're just not funny. Maybe drama is your lane, but I'm a leading man, okay, but you come off as a quirky nerd. Like, someone has to tell you that and be real with you about how the world receives you and how the industry does. Because when you do an audition, as much as you are talented and worthy to do this, casting is judging each and every one of us. I believe in myself. I love myself, but I know I'm not meant to book every single role because of the energy and essence that only Christine brings. I like to compare it to this. I always tell my actors, sometimes casting for a certain role, they want a juicy orange, but you happen to be a crunchy, delicious apple. Now, there's nothing wrong with a crunchy, delicious apple, but this role requires a juicy orange, and you just have to accept that. people in my life outside of my mother, Valerie Horn, is my mentor, Freddie Hendricks. Freddie Hendricks is my mentor as well as hundreds of other actors' mentors. But I met him when I went to Tri-Cities High School in the 10th grade, and he had a youth theater company. And he told me, one day he saw me walking down the hall, he said, she is going to be a star. And he just nurtured me and poured into me. I believe he gave me the love blueprint. And he just had a way of speaking it. Even though he would be, coaching 100 kids and we would all be doing this play together in an ensemble, he had a way of speaking to each and every one of us as if we were the only one in the room. He saw us, he saw our spirit. And I am so grateful for that lesson. I even had him at my conference last year. He'll be there this year also. But he just believed in me, and he taught me how to believe in myself. And he reminded me that until you love yourself, there's no way you can love the craft. And so when you grow up with that and that kind of freedom and freedom to express yourself, it's hard not to stand in this industry and feel worthy and validated and valued, because you already know that love comes from the inside out. Yes, the best place to find me is at actress Christine Horn. That's on TikTok, especially if you want some tips, some acting tips. TikTok is where to go, but I'm Instagram there. And then my community, if you want to learn more about how to be a part of our Hollywood Bound Actors community, come to Hollywood Bound Actors. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and on any podcast that you listen to. Hi, my name is Christine Horn, and you have just been buzzed.